Hey y'all, Chris here from Brew. Today I wanted to walk y'all through the Profitec Pro 800 lever espresso machine. I know a lot of home baristas can get intimidated by lever machines, but I'm here to show you today that it's actually not that scary. It's actually a really simple machine, probably simpler than what you use at home already. The basics of it, we got this big lever right here. Inside the group head you have a spring, and when you're pulling down the lever, you're compressing the spring. You're allowing the siphon to siphon water into the group head and do a pre-infusion on the puck. Once you release that spring and start lifting it up, always under control, otherwise it will fling up on you. But once you start releasing that spring, the piston pushes down on the water, creating pressure and forcing the water through your puck and giving you that beautiful crema into your espresso that you are looking for. Now, what's different about the lever machine versus what you have at home is what we call a pressure profile. So when the spring is fully compressed and we release that lever, there's a lot of pressure that gets put down on the puck. You think of that spring is compressed and it wants to let go. So that is the moment where there's the most pressure, roughly about 9 bars of pressure in these machines. And as the spring decompresses, we're actually getting less and less and less pressure right down until it's fully extended, and we get 0 bars of pressure. And that creates a degrading pressure profile in the shot. So we start with high pressure, we finish with low pressure, and that kind of just declines as the shot progresses, which is what's famous for giving lever machines the body that we're used to. Anyone who's ever been to Italy or ever tried espresso in Napoli knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you brew at home on your home machine, you most likely have a pump, either a vibratory pump or a rotary pump, which applies pressure straight at the beginning of the shot. Click the switch, you hit 9 bars of pressure, it stays consistent all the way across until you shut that switch off, and then it drops to 0 and your shot ends. So you have one consistent pressure profile, which is going to give a little more clarity, a little more origin clarity, I should say, into your shot of espresso. So that's the main difference of it. Like I said, it's not a scary machine. Everything else stays exactly the same. We are going to use we have a W65 grinder, an Atom W65. Whatever you have at home, you're going to grind the same. And then, just the actual manual lever gets pulled down. You'll wait about 4 seconds for that pre-infusion because the water comes in, like I said, and pre-infuses the puck, and then you lift your lever up and the machine does the rest. You still put your scale, you're still using the same shot ratios, everything else stays basically the same. So with that's a basic rundown of the Pro 800, how it works and how we pull a shot on it here. I'll get you some video of it in action, and until next time, make sure you follow us. We're going to be doing all types of videos. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. We're more than happy to answer your questions, and we want to make sure we're making content that you guys actually want to see. Any questions about the meadery at all, drop them in the comments below. So until next time, Chris at Brew. Thanks you for